Hello, everyone, and welcome to my Week 4 match against the LA Landorus and Wyatt, um, the coach. Funny thing about this match, so Wyatt's a very good coach. I know him pretty well. He likes to make a lot of predictions. I know that for a fact. And also, sorry if there's a bunch of noise. I'm just trying to get some of my stuff situated. Um, Anyways, so he's a very good coach, and he's got a very good team. And his team, if you guys watch the team builder, my matchup is horrendous. Like I have like a horrible matchup. Um, like it would be like really hard for me to pull out a win this week. Um, and right off the bat, I was looking at his team. Oh, and also fun fact, we're both named Wyatt, and we both have Landorus in our team, so that's pretty funny. We're like the same person. Hoo. Nah. Um, so I'm looking at his team, and he doesn't bring his Garchomp, and I almost shat myself. That Garchomp. Okay, in showdown leagues, I am. I haven't beaten regular Garchomp yet. I've beaten Mega Garchomp, but I've never beaten regular Garchomp. In a league called the UPL, a different one than what I'm in. Um, some guy who had Garchomp played me twice and beat me twice with it. And then DD Quad, the guy who beat me week 1, um, he also beat me in another league with a Garchomp. So I just like get screwed against Garchomp every time, and he didn't bring it. And that is huge. I expected a Scarf Chomp, and it's just not there. So, but he still has a pretty threatening team, so I think I'm just going to get right into it. This was a very threatening match for me. The chat was hilarious. I wish I could show it to you guys, but I don't feel like putting it all the way out. I think it should be more important to just focus on the game. So, without further ado, let me get into the battle. So, right off the bat, I'm going to lead off with my Choice Scarf Thunderous, as I know it's going to have a good matchup against pretty much anything here. It can Volt Switch on everything. He has no ground type because Garchomp's not there. And I did a calc, and I wouldn't die to a Scarfed Ice Beam, so I just Volt Switch on out here, and he goes into his Jirachi, and that looks like it's Spadef Rachi damage. Here he makes a very interesting play. He goes out into his Mienshao, and I'm a slightly offensive Heatran, and Mienshao just drops. He's going to go out into his Black Star here. So I'm going to go right into my Azumarill, the Masterpiece. And I was praying that what happened last week wouldn't happen this week, where he gets the Scald Burn, like right away. And here, I'm actually going to go back. So Hydro Pump, I'm going to predict that. Go into my Masterpiece. I'm Kabia Berry, so I know if he wants to Gunk Shot, I can take that, no problem. It was also for Garchomp, Poison Jab, if he was like a Swords Dance set. So here I'm going to predict a switch into his Tree of Life, and I'm going to go for the knockoff. I'm get rid of the Citrus Berry, and that's huge because it's likely its only recovery. And so he's going to Will-O-Wisp. I'm going to go into my Heatran. And here he Earthquakes. I miss a Magma Storm, but I have the Shuka Berry on my Heatran. Because it was mainly there for if he had HP Ground on his Gardevoir, because that was the best way he could hit me. But either way, Sugar Berry was nice for the Earthquake because it did relatively nothing there. So I go for Magma Storm again. I probably should have just gone for Flash Cannon, but Magma Storm was fine too. And here I predicted maybe a Gunk Shot if you wanted to predict my Azu, but I can sack my Heatran. I don't really need it at this point. I might have needed it for this Obno, but I have Power Up Punch Azumarill for that. Here I'm gonna Power Up Punch, revealing it, and I'm gonna I play rough here. It does a bunch of damage. Oh, and I should probably say, the Volt Switch from my Thunderous did so much damage to this, so I knew it was gonna be a more physically defensive set, so that means my Power Up Punch is gonna be necessary. Here I'm gonna knock off, and he's just gonna get all his health back with the Wish. I know I could live any hit from this thing, which was good. So I'm just gonna play rough here, and I'm gonna bring it super low. I think I just Aqua Jet here because I didn't really have a reason not to. He's going to protect here, as I'm just going to play rough here, and the next couple of turns are actually very interesting. I'm going to power up punch here, as he's going to go for a wish, and he's going to go for protect. It's not, okay, now it's the next couple of turns. So I'm going to play rough here. It's going to do a bunch of damage because I'm power up punch. He goes for grass knot, and it does 18%. Azumarill is light AF. I go for knockoff here, it doesn't kill, but he goes for his own knockoff, knocks off my Kebia berry, and that's just great. So I'm just gonna Aqua Jet here. I just want damage off on this thing, like in case I need to like bring in my thing to stall it out, which is my Ambipom. I should probably elaborate on that more. But I'm gonna Volt Switch on out here. He's gonna sack his captain, which hasn't gotten any kills, thank God. And at this point, I have a clear shot at winning. Yeah, especially after that happened. Now I have the shot at like just basically winning with my Thunderous, and that is what I'm going to do. So yeah, this was a very good game. And this was a very big game too, because we were both 2-1. I forgot to mention that, and whoever won this match was going to be up in the rankings. Like right now, I'm number 2 in Kanto, but of course the God DD hasn't played yet. And sorry if you hear any noise in the background. But anyways, so my Azumarill finally has 5 kills, which means it's in the run for MVP now, which is amazing. Let's see. So Ambipom got a kill, which is nice. Oh, and it also wasn't a 2-0. I'm so glad he didn't bring his Garchomp, because if he brought his Garchomp, then that would suck. But either way, this was a very good game. Great game, Wyatt. And I'm going to get out of here. See ya.